Good evening. People are asking, how did Bo do it? How did John Palvutz do it? How did John? Well, we're looking at the map. Here's the breakdown here. Apparently, this was the map right here, where John Pal. Well, obviously Natalie Hines had 154, but Bo in the fifth column had 179, 175. John Palvutz had 179. So what we saw happen was that we saw John Pal. We saw Bo in the fifth column. What happened was he ended up winning Kansas. When he won Kansas, that brought him up to 181. So temporarily, he passed John Pelvutz. Then we saw John Pelvutz going up there in the last two states, which was the final round. John Pelvutz took Minnesota. And then right there, that put John Pelvutz back in the lead, 181 to 189. But Bo in the fifth column still had a chance. Bo in the fifth column had to win the state of Colorado. John Pell had Bo in the fifth column win the state of Colorado. That would have given him the nomination by one delegate. Had John Palvutz had Bo in the fifth column won the state of Colorado, that would have given him the nomination. That was not the case. All right, so putting Colorado back blank here, what we saw last night was that John Palvutz ended up taking Colorado by like less than 2%. And once he took the state of Colorado, that only added to his total, giving the final nomination to John Palvutz. Now, even with this, Bo refused to concede. Bo was saying that there was some unfair play here. They're saying that Didra Aboud, that he should have won Nebraska, and the fact is that Nebraska, it was won by Didra Aboud, it went in a squeaker. It was just over 1%, just under 1% actually. But what Bo is missing here is Nebraska would not have made a difference. All right. Yes, Didra Aboud did take away those five delegates in Nebraska. However, if we look at over here in Nebraska, even if Bo won it, that still wouldn't have been enough. That would have put him at 186 to John Pelvutz 198. So it is official that we are looking at that John Pelvutz will be the nominee to go up against Donald Trump in the 2020 election.